Welcome back, everyone, and today's episode is on beef barley soup, one of my favorite. So the first thing you've got to do is, in a frying pan, a little bit of oil, medium to medium-high heat. We're going to take this beef shank that I got at the local meat store, about a pound's worth. Lots of beef on that. It's going to go in the soup, obviously. And we're going to use that bone to kind of flavor up. The first thing I tried doing, this is frozen solid too, by the way. Pulled it out of my freezer. I'm going to sear the meat as best I can, just to give it a little extra flavor. I mean, if not, you're going to have that like boiled meat flavor. So, as you can see, I'm searing it. I'm not having the greatest of time with it. I'm committed now, so we're going to have to keep going with this. Now, once I figure I've done enough with the searing, I'm going to take it and try and do the sides too. Just, for equal time. Now, I am not the best at doing this at all. It looks so much easier watching other people do it. I don't know if they've practiced for years and years, but the damn meat kept falling, and it was not something I really liked doing. Well, I don't know if I'll do it again. I may just skip this part. Like I said, I was looking for a little extra flavor. I can't even keep the damn pan in one spot. I've got a pot of boiling water. Threw the beef shank in, put it down to a simmer, and we let it cook. And we let it cook and simmer for, I think it was about 2 hours. Now you can see that the meat's all nice and clean, and the bone marrow stuff is kind of cooked. So into it to give it more flavor, because unfortunately with beef, it just is not super strong. I had a half a packet of vegetable soup mix. And we'll throw it in just to give it that little extra flavor. That's kind of a hint from my little brother that told me, the best way to flavor things up for people is just get a packet of flavoring and just use that. So along with that, I got my soup mix, onions, carrots, celery, all chopped and ready to go out of the freezer. Saves a hell of a lot of time and prep work if you just chop them up, put them in the freezer, then when you go to make a soup, you've got it ready to roll. We're going to put the lid back on and let it simmer for a little while I deal with the meat. Oh yeah, since it's barley, we're going to throw in some barley, about a cup's worth. That should be enough for this soup. It's not a huge vat. And if you like barley, put in more. I mean, I was tempted to put in 2. Then you would basically have like a barley stew. Nothing wrong with that. So here's what we got once the meat's cooled down. I chopped the bone off the meat, and I'm going to give that to my brother's dog. He wanted it in small pieces, so this is what we've got when we're done, about that much. Now I also had a little bit of leftover beef that was from probably the thinnest piece of meat I'd ever bought in my life. So I chopped it up real small and put it in with the other beef. So now what we're going to do is fry that up so that it's nice and cooked. It would still cook if I put it in the soup, but I want to give it a little bit of a sear. So same thing as with the other meat. So we're going to let some of the juice cook out of this. Doesn't that look good? Now I have added no spices to any of this just yet. I didn't think it called for it. The soup itself has lots of spices from the soup mix, so I'm not too worried. Now we're going to warm up the other meat, give it a little sear too. Just a bit, it doesn't have to be crazy. Alright, looks like we're ready to go. So this can now go into the soup pot. Oh, doesn't that look good? It is. And we're going to dump all that meat, and there's quite a bit of it actually. This isn't one of those real liquidy soups. This has got a lot of body to it, a lot of meat, and a lot of barley. And like I said before, if you want to thicken it up with more barley and stuff, go ahead, look at all that. Oh. Yum. Oh. It never hurts once you've got just about everything in to let it kind of simmer and fuse together all the flavors. Yummy, nothing left to do but scoop it into a soup bowl. And when we're done, well, now it's time for the taste test. Look at that. That is beautiful. Well, I don't know if you can tell that beef barley is one of my most favorite soups. What you think it smells like in the picture is nothing to smelling it in real life. It is good. Nothing left to do but enjoy. Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, give me a like below. Feel free to share this in any of my other videos. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. That'll let you know anytime I upload a video, usually Thursdays. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.